Hey everybody, welcome to episode 19 of This Week in Dioramas. Now, if you're not familiar with how the show operates, every week I go through Instagram looking for the coolest looking dioramas, and I showcase them right here on the channel. Now, if you'd like to be considered for a future showcase, all you need to do is upload your diorama pictures to Instagram and tag them with the hashtag ThisWeekInDioramas. We've got a great show lined up for you this week, but before we can get started, we need to reveal the winner of last week's fan vote. And if you don't recall who we were voting for, it was the Townhouse by Modelismo Fantasy, the Halloween Village by Oak Hill Studios, the Urban Streetscape by Mundog OG, the Harry Potter Diorama by 0G1 Customs, and the Temple of Anubis by Stan Volsky. All of these were so amazing, but there could only be one winner, and the winner was the Temple of Anubis by Stan Volsky. Thank you to everybody who participated. Make sure you stay all the way till the end, where you will get your chance to vote for your favorite from my top 5 this week, and I will reveal the winner next week. All right, let's get this show on the road with this absolutely amazing picture coming from Papa Palpatine Photography. This is such an epic piece. I love this throne that you built. It looks so good. And then the picture that you took with Darth Sidious, amazing. The ambiance with the fog that you've got going on, so good. And then what's even better is he gives us a work in progress picture so that we can see how he did this throne. It's looking so good with the little sculpting work that you've done to kind of give it that worn look. This is awesome. Look at that. And then I also love that he gives us kind of a behind the scenes glimpse into how he makes his pictures, because this is so cool. Look at all the lighting and the stands and whatnot. All of this to get that one shot. Amazing. So thank you so much for sharing. Always love your work. It's just so cool to be able to see the amazing photography skill, this diorama skill, and all of that put together. Up next is a really sweet impact crater display that Styrosmith Dio Arts made. I just love all of this debris, all of the paint that you did with that. You've got a little bit of that poly stuff to make it look like it's smoke. You got a light effect down in there, and obviously Iron Man just landed. But take a look at this, all of the detail with all the cracks, and even keeping the continuity of the fact that the center line of the street, would have moved. That's a cool thing. I really dig that. Up next is this little display piece coming from Rhino Dioramas, and the one thing that I love the most about this is the paintwork. Just the little bit of extra detail that you've got with this little bit of brownish yellow, and then you've got almost like a rust or something. Just the weathering on here looks so good, and then all of the detail that's cut into the ground here. I assume that's 3D printed. I assume a lot of this, maybe all of it's 3D printed, but this is just a great looking piece. It's gonna look amazing up on a shelf. So awesome job. I love it. Look at that. Look at that corrosion. It actually has texture. So good. Next up is I believe this is a Star Wars piece. This is from 0G1 Customs. I really dig this. Lots of great detail. The sculpting looks so good with all the little layers or levels of detail within here, and then this like control panel door. That looks awesome. There's so many little details, and then I don't even know what the heck this thing is, but it looks awesome with all the hoses. Paintwork looks on point. Look at that. You've even got little rag type I don't know what that is, but it looks great, whatever that is. So awesome job. Loving this piece. It really just stands out and looks great. All right, next up, check out this piece coming from Laser Shot. Very different from what we have been seeing lately from Laser Shot. We've been seeing a lot more of the outdoor scenes. Now we've got more of a back alley sort of display, and I dig it. I really like this. I'm really loving your brickwork. This looks so good, and I love these little lighter accent bricks. That looks so good. There's lots of details in here. I think this is probably a security camera. I think. Maybe there's a closer shot to be able to take a look at that. But yeah, there's lots of cool details on here. Nice roll-up door. I'm assuming it looks like that's probably the cardboard corrugated stuff. Looking awesome. Way in. I love it. Yeah, that's definitely a security camera. Your trash in the corner. Ooh, wait a second. Okay, so this is two different dioramas put together. That's cool. I knew that that line had to do something, had to do with something. So you can actually put this wall on there. That's cool. Gives you a couple different options. I like it. Nicely done. Kind of gives you either the wide open look or more of a closed feeling. It kind of changes the mood for whatever you want for your shots. So great job. Here's a slightly different piece. This one's coming from Dad's Dios, and I was really interested in here. Let's see. Oh crap, it doesn't do my translation. But essentially these pieces are like magnetized of some sort so that these little figures can stick on there, I think. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I had done the translation last night when I was reading it, and I was really intrigued. But I really dig the stonework on here. It looks, one, very cleanly done. I like the symmetry that you've got on there. Very nice. And then the paintwork looks really good. Let's scroll through. I have no idea. Let's go back here. What is this thing? Is that some sort of a light, or I don't know. I have no idea what that is. Anyway, moving on. The door looks great. I love it. It kind of gives me a Nintendo Mario feel also. But yeah, I'm really interested to know what this thing is. Are these lights? I don't know. Let's cycle through. Maybe it shows us in the picture. I went through all of them and I didn't remember seeing any pictures or lights. Oh, okay. I don't know. I have no idea what that device thing is. Somebody let me know, because I'm very intrigued. All right, we're gonna move on though. Okay, you guys, let's take a little break from the showcase, and we're going to do a new segment, a little game I am calling Real or Dio. And from time to time, as I get pictures of dioramas that are so realistic looking, we may throw this segment in from time to time. But the way that this is going to work is I'm going to show you two pictures side by side. One is real and one is a diorama, and you will have 3 seconds to guess which is the diorama. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, you guys, here comes your first set of pictures. Remember, you've got 3 seconds to guess which one is the real one. Let me know in the chat if you're watching, left or right, and go. All right, I think this one was pretty tricky because both look very, very real. But the diorama image is coming from Johnny Simpleton, the one on the right. That is right. These are diorama rocks. They are so realistic looking. Just take a look at this level of workmanship. Absolutely amazing. Johnny Simpleton does just phenomenal work. Go check him out. Give him a like and a follow. Okay, here comes your second set of pictures. Again, 3 seconds on the clock, and go. This one also I thought was pretty tricky, but the diorama image is coming from Fernando Rojas, and it is the image on the left. That is right, this image is absolutely so realistic. The diorama here is, I mean, there's so many details. The paintwork on this thing, absolutely phenomenal. Just look at that paintwork. This looks so real. It's absolutely crazy how realistic this thing is. So awesome job to Fernando Rojas. Again, amazing work. Look at that. Who would have thought that that is just a diorama? Amazing. All right, here we go. Number 3 coming up. 3 seconds on the clock, and go. All right, this one I think was also another really difficult one to choose, but the diorama coming from, I believe it's Mafioso 619, and the props are from Lucas Tattoos, together making an absolutely amazing diorama piece is this diorama on the left. How amazing is this piece? There's so many details throughout. Just look at the paintwork on the stairs throughout. We're gonna go through and look at this. Look at that. Now, I know Lucas Tattoos made the props, he made the Pepsi machine, he made the Redbox machine, and then Mafioso619 made the actual diorama. So just take a look at this. This is absolutely breathtaking how realistic this thing looks. Okay, here comes our fourth entry. Again, 3 seconds on the clock, and go. How many of you remember the Dukes of Hazzard growing up? We used to watch the show. I don't remember if it was Saturdays or when it was, but the actual diorama image is coming from David Miniatures, and it is the one on the right. That is correct. This image, the diorama piece, absolutely so realistic, but the photograph also looks so good. You can actually see he's got like dirt spitting up on here, so the realism is just next level. This is absolutely phenomenal. I love it. Just take a look at this. And I think this is, yeah, it's 1/43rd scale. It's really quite small. I think this is just a Matchbox car. Absolutely amazing. Just take a look at that. Great photography skills and great diorama skills. This is just so cool. Okay, here is the fifth and final entry for this game. You again have 3 seconds on the clock to choose the diorama, and go. All right, again, this one I thought was really difficult to pick out which was the real and which was the diorama, but this one coming from 1 to 10 World is the image on the left. This is an absolutely amazing looking picture. 1 to 10 World, if you're not already following him, he does amazing work. So many pictures that are just so realistic, does great paint work, and again, this one is so absolutely phenomenal. The level of talent, and then you throw in the great photography skill as well. It's just so much fun. Okay, folks, that was the game. I hope you really enjoyed Real or Dio. If I get a lot of pictures that look very realistic each week, I'll try and do the game from time to time. I thought it was kind of fun, a nice way to spice things up. But let's go ahead and get back into the showcase. Next is a piece that I absolutely love. It's like a little water cityscape type of thing. And this is from, I'm going to say this completely wrong, Maki Viola. There's no L. There is no L in there. I apologize. I don't know how to say that. Kyberia. Good Lord, I can't talk at all. Made out of, this is the thing that's so cool. It's made out of electronic, broken, and spare parts. So take a look at this a little closer. This little piece here, this little boat, I believe that is a speaker, I think. But as we get a little bit closer in, this is like a heat sink, I think, with a fan or something, and then you've got some wires, and here's some sort of a computer component. I can't really identify what type of port that is, but this is just amazing. I love this idea. It is so creative, and then you've got like the resin type stuff in there for the water. This is a fantastic idea. I think this might be a power supply or something. And then you've got another chipboard or a little computer board there. That is so cool. I could look at this for so long to find all these little details. It's so cool. Yeah, look at that. I'm pretty confident that's a speaker. Awesome. I love it. This is... What a work of art. This is amazing. I love it. I hope you guys are digging on this as much as I am, so because I'm spending a fair amount of time on it. All right, but we are going to move on, but I absolutely love this piece, and she's actually got another piece here that I also wanted to showcase because I absolutely love this piece as well. The paintwork is so good. I love the little bit of green to give that old mildewy look, and then the roof. Oh my gosh, this is wow. I would love to see some more pictures. I think you might have some in your profile. I'll go take a look at those after the show. But this is wow, awesome, amazing talent. Next up is Gringotts from Modelismo Fantasy. We already showed one of their props, and now this is part of a building, and I wanted to showcase this because the brickwork is so good, and also just the little details throughout the paint. Wow, this looks awesome. My kids would love to have this. It's amazing. Anyway, awesome job. Thank you so much for submitting. We're gonna keep moving though. We are moving on to Lorenzen Dioramas. Been a tick since we've seen something from you. Really nice looking piece with the Red Skull figure, and it's kind of like a lectern sort of, you know, I don't know. It's whatever. I can't say it. I've been recording too long apparently. I really dig this piece. I love the red accent. I love the Hydra symbol in the back and down below. Did you 3D print that or hand carve it? Let us know if you hand carved that or if you 3D printed it. Really solid piece. You got a nice little light up there. I've heard people are getting those at Staples. I just really dig this piece. It's, you know, it's gonna look great on your shelf, so awesome job. I am digging it. Next up is a display that I wanted to show from Turtleboy83. We've got another picture coming from him, and this is, oh my gosh, I am so jealous of this. This is a great shelf. Look at this. You've got the Turtles below. You've got Shredder up above with Splinter. These guys have no idea what's going on. This is amazing. I love it. Great pictures. It's so cool. So awesome job to Turtleboy83. These dioramas are on point. We've showcased them before, but I wanted to show you the display. It looks so good. Next is this piece coming from Sage JDG. Another solid entry from him. I always love his paintwork. He's given me some tips and whatnot in the DMs, and I really appreciate his help. His paintwork is so subtle, and I'm hoping that you guys can see all of these details, and I'm sure we're not even seeing them all, but just take a look at all the different color tones that is making this look so realistic. I mean, I just love what he's got going here. All of these, it's almost like a reddish brown along with some kind of whites and maybe even a little bit of green in there. I don't know if there's some green there or if it's just, you know, reflecting off from the pad there. And you've even got like a little bit of a stream of water. Dang, this is great. And we're only on the first picture. Look at that. That resin looks so good. You've got like, oh my gosh. Did you sculpt this, or is this something that you cast or found from somewhere? I don't know. Whatever it is, it looks great. I love it. Yeah, there's definitely, going back, there's definitely some green in there. Definitely. I'm nailing the green. Awesome. Holy crap, this is great. Next up is this piece coming from Hemble Creation Customs. Just a really solid piece. I love this little light pole looking on point. I love, oh, there's another light. I didn't even notice that one. I dig it. Lots of different color tones, variations. You got a little bit of like a rust sort of thing throughout here, kind of giving us the idea that some of this either is metal or there's been old metal things sitting on the ground for a little while. I am digging this. I think you did a great job. Oops, I clicked too many times. Did we miss? There we go. So awesome job. Thank you so much for sharing. We're going to cycle through a few of these real quickly. What Batman is that? That's a Mezco Batman. I do not recognize that Batman. Anyway, I got sidetracked. Is that a custom Batman? Derelict Warehouse Diorama Flashpoint Batman. I don't think I've ever seen that. Anyway, sorry, got sidetracked. Awesome job. I am digging this. Nice shot. Okay. Next up is a pretty sweet recreation of the Civil War airport scene. This is from Racer John Beto. He's in the Philippines. That's cool. I didn't know that. But essentially what we've got here is we've got part of the tarmac, which he built, and I really dig the detail that you've got on this piece. And then I don't know if this is something that you printed off or if this is a print that you bought or whatever. Does not say. But I really dig this. I think that if you get the right lighting, this could really work. It could really work for a great shot. I'm digging on the detail that you added for this tarmac piece, your paintwork, the different tones of light and dark that you've got on here, and then the little palette type boxes. They're not palettes. Jeez, they're just boxes, dude. Just say boxes. The boxes look good. Next is a prop from Raw Mel 1014, and this thing looks so realistic. This it's like a newspaper dispenser. This looks real. If you put this in a great, nice shot where you wouldn't be able to tell that this wasn't real. The paintwork on here, the subtleness of these little darker spots, and then the little bit of light accent there. This is really well done. I wonder, did you 3D print this? I'm assuming you must have. It's just, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, this is a great piece. I hope you are selling them. Hit him up. Maybe he can make more so that people can buy these, because this is just amazing. Here is another awesome prop. This is coming from J-Door Please. It's been a little while since we've showcased a dumpster, and this dumpster is looking awesome. The realism on here, I love this chain, and I'm assuming you also added a little bit of paint on this chain to give it that almost like a corroded look. But I really dig this. It's a different style of dumpster. I've never seen a dumpster like this, but it's more of a one that also is intended for people, regular people, to just stuff stuff in there, it looks like, with this slot. I dig it. Look at that. The paint apps on here looking so good. Dang, that is awesome. I should try my hand at a dumpster. I've never made a dumpster. I need to make a dumpster. And J-Door Please is coming from South Australia. Wow. We are hitting everywhere in the world. This is so cool. Next is a piece coming from the Chris Lyons. Always does amazing work, and this piece does not disappoint. Let's see if it gives the dimensions on here. Not sure. He is up for commission work, so hit him up if you are interested in a piece similar to this style, or work with him. I'm sure he could pretty much build anything. I love his paintwork. The brickwork looks so good. This is going to be a great piece for taking photography shots. Photography shots? What is that? I don't know. Anyway, we're cycling through some of these. I like the little subtleness of the different details. Such clean work. Look at those clean bricks. Dang, that is nice looking. So awesome job. Always amazing. Look at the sheer size of that. That is great. And then this last shot with Wolverine right on the corner, just about to go pounce on someone and kill him. Nice. Next is a really sweet looking piece from Trophy Hunter Toys. I really dig this piece. It's going to be great for, either on a display shelf or for taking pictures. I think you did a great job with it. The sculpt looks really good. There's just not a lot there's nothing bad to say about this. It looks great. I like the foliage. I don't know where I was going with that. I've been recording too long, you guys. And so we're going to wrap this up as quickly as we can, but take a look at this. This is looking really nice. So I wonder if he's selling it. Yep, $100 shipped US only. DM him if you are interested. It's 18 inches by 18. This is going to be a great piece for some ACBA. Look at when you get a closer shot, that looks really nice, the detail on there. It's almost like a cracked look. Nicely done. That looks really good. So hit him up if you are interested in this. Hopefully he's able to sell this pretty quickly. I think it's a pretty reasonable price. And it was just Halloween, and I wanted to showcase this piece. This is coming from Creative Rich 77. It is a graveyard scene, and you really nailed it. This is looking awesome, and I absolutely love the light effect. Purple is the perfect color for that, and you've got, I assume this is it's whatever this stuff is. I keep calling it cotton, but everybody corrects me. It's not cotton. Whatever it is, it looks awesome. I love what you did here. You've got another picture here. Gives you a better glimpse of what this looks like. It's a little out of focus, but that's okay. It still gives us that idea of what we've got going here. I really love this. It's a great piece for Halloween. And we've got one more picture from Turtleboy83. I just wanted to showcase this because it is... We've got Raphael dressed up as Freddy. They're about to go trick-or-treating. Just a fun shot with a diorama. So, you know, it's fun. I had to showcase it. So. Next is a piece that I absolutely love. This is coming from Oak Hill Studios. There's so many little details on this, and this is similar to the piece that we showcased from him last week. There's a lack of words to be able to explain how much I love this piece. There is so many details, so many colors and lights throughout. Let's just cycle through a few of these pictures because it just keeps going and going. And then we've got this castle-like building. I mean, I'm absolutely amazed by your work. This is so good. Look at that. Holy crap, I would love to come see this. It's just so good. It reminds me a little bit of the Ichabod Crane, and yeah, it's just, wow, this is great. Awesome, I love it. Let's see, I think there was one more picture that I wanted to show. This is like the whole scape, cityscape, or whatever you want to call that. That is amazing. That is so cool. Look at that, it's on like a pedestal type thing. Holy crap, this is amazing. Next is a prop coming from Rhino Dioramas again, and I love this piece. Love it so much. It's a 1/6 scale Nightmare Before. Holy crap. It's Nightmare on Elm Street oven. And I think you really nailed it. This looks so much like it. It's been ages since I've watched the movie, but seeing this immediately, it is recognizable, this furnace, whatever. You've got a light in there. I love this little valve. I don't know why I like the valve so much, but it looks awesome. You got the rivets in there. Let's just go to the next picture, another angle. Awesome. This is great. I'm sure if you DM them, you might be able to buy one of these, so hit them up if this is something that you need for maybe one of your NECA Freddy figures or something. Next up, go check out Bone Claws Customs. Also check out Diorama Creators Facebook group and their Instagram. This is a cool little piece. I love this little storefront. Let's go ahead and see. It's a 1/18 scale storefront. Looks like you created it for something. It's a commission, so awesome. Look at that. You've got the quarter there, so it gives the size comparison. Nice little light on there. I love this brick. And the little darker spots on there, that looks awesome. Loving the paint, loving the sculpt. And look at that little, like, I don't even know what to call that, but it would be like an old scroll work type of accent piece. That looks great. I love it. Let's see. Ooh, that looks nice. I like the little paint detail that you've got on there with the different tones. I always love it when people add those extra little paint tones to give their work just that little bit of extra detail. So awesome job. I'm really digging on this. So yeah, this is great. And last but not least is coming from Lupus Imperator from Belgium. Holy cow, that is so cool. This is a test shot of his latest dio made for his Mythic Legions. This picture looks awesome. I dig it with your diorama in the back. And let's see the full diorama. This thing is nice looking. I especially love the door. That is a solid looking piece. The sculpt on here is looking so good. Man, this is gonna look nice on a shelf. And these Mythic Legions figures are so cool looking. Wow, this is awesome. It also gives me a little bit of reminder of Masters of the Universe with the skull over the door. But yeah, this is a great piece. Thank you for submitting. Thank you to everybody who submitted. I really enjoy going through all of your pictures, and it's always so hard to pick and choose who I'm going to showcase. So make sure you keep submitting those dioramas, and I will keep doing this show as long as you guys keep watching. Alrighty, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode, but we're not quite done yet. We need to reveal my top 5, and you will get your chance to vote for your favorite on the community tab on my channel after the show. And my top 5 are the Darth Sidious Throne by Papa Palpatine Photography, the Parking Garage and Props by Mafioso619 and Lucas Tattoos, the Star Wars Diorama by 0G1 Customs, the Kryberia by Makagoya, and the Halloween Village by Oak Hill Studios. Again, make sure you go to the community tab on my channel and vote for your favorite. And for those of you that are still here, just know I've got something in the works for all the past winners and the future winners, something like a grand champion sort of vote. So be on the lookout for an announcement coming soon on that. Alrighty, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this episode of This Week in Dioramas. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, hit the bell notification so you find out about the next episode. Go out and share this video. Let's grow this show as much as we possibly can, and even more importantly, go upload your diorama projects and tag them with the This Week in Dioramas hashtag so I can find them, and I will see you next week.